Hey guys, welcome to Mortal Monster Wrestling and welcome to my NXT takeover Chicago predictions and preview. So, this is going to be an amazing show. This is a 5 match card show. It is going to be great. So, we just finished with New Japan Pro Wrestling Dominion show, which was an excellent show, which was a fantastic show. But I think NXT takeover Chicago will surpass it. Why? Because it is a shorter show. And there's always an advantage to short shows. The first advantage is that it's a short show, so people are not getting bored of the board, and people can stay through the whole show without feeling like this is a long show and it's very long, all that stuff. And second thing is there's no filler. As good as New Japan Dominion show was, there was some filler stuff like the tag team stuff, and there are two man titles in New Japan. Actually, there are 5 titles in NXT 2, but only 3 are being defended at NXT Takeover Chicago. So yeah, it is going to be very very good, but I don't think it can surpass the New Orleans NXT Takeover New Orleans show, because it has 2 5-star matches, and actually there were all the matches were good to excellent. This card is also very good, but I let's talk about it. So yeah, let's start with the women's championship match, NXT women's championship match between Shayna Baszler versus Nikki Cross. So Shayna Baszler is a former MMA fighter. She is one of the 4 horsewomen of MMA, along with Rousey, Duke, and another one. I don't know her name. And she is, I think, a very good professional wrestler too. She is different from other people. The way she brings MMA into professional wrestling, I know there are Brock Lesnar and Ronda Rousey and other guys, but still, I I don't know. She looks different. She has different look, and she's different. People say that she's overrated, and she doesn't deserve the success that she's having. No, I disagree with them, the people, because I think Shayna Baszler is too good, and if you're too good, if and you're getting success early in your career, I don't mind it. I think the guy like Roman Reigns was over pushed at the beginning. Now he is good because he didn't have anything. He didn't have an MMA career. He didn't have anything at that point. But Shayna Baszler is very good in MMA. She is an undeserving champion, and she's portrayed like that, and that's why she is a very good heel, and she's actually very good. So I'm sold on her. And the problem with Jinder Mahal was that he was also undeserving champion, but he was not good. Shayna Baszler is actually very good in the ring, and she has an unorthodox style. Let's talk about Nikki Cross, her opponent. Then Nikki Cross also has an unorthodox style. She doesn't look like a professional wrestler, neither do Shayna Baszler, and she also doesn't wrestle like a professional wrestler. She was in the indie scene before she came as Nikki Cross along with Sanity, and she is very good. Her match with Asuka, the last man standing match, was really really good. One of the best women's matches in NXT. So Nikki Cross is very good. Shayna Baszler is very good. They both are unorthodox. Let's see if their style will click or not. I personally think it can click. It has the potential to be a very good match, but let's see. The last women's match was Ember Moon versus Shayna Baszler. Comparing that to this match, I'm more excited for this match, because as good as Ember Moon is, I'm not that into it. And Ember Moon is like very very good. She's one of the best women's wrestler in WWE, and that match was also very good. It had a great story of Shayna Baszler popping her shoulder and hitting it back on the post, and it was very good. So next up we have the NXT Tag Team Championship on the line with the Undisputed Era, Roderick Strong and Kyle O'Reilly versus Danny Burch and Oni Lorcan. I think it is going to be Roderick Strong and Kyle O'Reilly, not Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly. Kyle O'Reilly is going to be there, I personally think, or not, because they use Fabulous Freebird rule. Uh, Bobby Fish is not going to be there because he is injured, but I definitely think it's going to be Roderick Strong and Kyle O'Reilly. This match is going to be very good. Seriously, this match, Danny Burch and Oni Lorcan are actually very strong, kind of strong style guys. They hit very hard, and we know how good Roderick Strong is. But I think the MVP of the match will definitely be Kyle O'Reilly, because he has been the MVP of his matches for quite a long time. His facials, his everything is very good. He brings the comedy in the serious matches, and his comedic timing is perfect, and it doesn't look out of place. He can actually do comedy in serious matches and can get away with it. He has that capability. So I personally think Kyle O'Reilly and Roderick Strong are gonna retain. And for the previous one, I forgot about the prediction. So Shayna Baszler is going to retain. So there are two retentions up till until now. Next up we have the match between Ricochet and Velveteen Dream. So we talked about the previous matches and said that they are going to be very good, but both of them are not going to be show stealers. I think this match has the right, and this match can be the this match is going to be the show stealer, but there is also a Gargano versus Ciampa, so we can bet on that. This is going to be very good. This feud is very good, especially the topic on Hilo that Ricochet did outside and landed on his feet and then said, then do this. It's actually based on the feud is actually based on that everything that Ricochet can do, Velveteen can do better, but that is absolutely bullshit, because Ricochet can do such things that Velveteen can't even think of. But Velveteen is the master of mind games, and he has been playing mind games with the guys like Aleister Black, Cassius Ohno, and in the latter match he was also kind of playing the mind games. And in this match, the thing in Black's match was that he is more gothic and he is more different, kind of he's more strange than Aleister Black. He got his ass kicked by Aleister Black though. In the Cassius Ohno match is that he is more hard hitting and he can knock out Cassius Ohno in that match. He actually knocked out Cassius Ohno and he beat him. But one thing I noticed in that Cassius Ohno match is that Velveteen, as good as he plays his character in the ring and as good as he is a storyteller in the ring, he's kind of sloppy. And in his match with Aleister Black, he didn't do much moves. And I'm not saying that you have to do different moves to have a good match, but he was kind of sloppy. I mean, he's not that fast in the ring. He had a match with Ricochet, and he was very sloppy in front of Ricochet. But I think this match is going to be very good, because Velveteen brings his best out of the feud, out of bringing the feud into the match and bringing the story into the match. So this match is going to be very good. My prediction for this match is the Ricochet. Velveteen needs this win, Ricochet needs this win too, but I think Ricochet is newcomer here and Velveteen is also there. Velveteen is not kind of newcomer. Velveteen has been here for like 1 year, so I think Ricochet will win it. And they also had a very good Twitter feud. The main feud was also actually a Twitter feud, because they were playing mind games with each other. Velveteen actually had an upper hand. He said he bought the Prince Puma thing, that you can, he said to Ricochet, you can be the king and prince. If you are the king, I am going to be the prince. And then Ricochet posted a picture of Velveteen Dream being eliminated from Tough Enough when he was Patrick Clark. It was very good feud. When NXT does the Twitter feuds, they feel very good, but when WWE does that, they feel very out of place. So my prediction is Ricochet for this. Ricochet is because Ricochet is, I don't know, man. I think Ricochet is definitely better than Velveteen. Velveteen is very good, but I think Ricochet is better. Ricochet is actually one of the best wrestlers in the world, not just one of the best high flyers, but actually one of the best wrestlers in the world. So I think they will make Ricochet win and continue his momentum. So next up we have the NXT Championship match between Aleister Black and Lars Sullivan. So this match is feeling kind of out of place, but I think Lars Sullivan is good, so this match can be very good. We all know how good Aleister Black is. Aleister Black has kind of lost his momentum as soon as he lost to Johnny Gargano in that fatal 4-way, as soon as Johnny Gargano pinned him for the becoming the number 1 contender for the title. See, as for 6 months ago, we all know Aleister Black is the MVP of NXT. Aleister Black is the top guy of NXT. And then Johnny Gargano, as soon as Johnny Gargano pinned Aleister Black for that number 1 contender spot, Johnny Gargano has become the top guy of NXT and Aleister Black has been dragged down. I personally think so, and I think there's more money in Aleister Black than there is in Johnny Gargano. And I'm not hating on Gargano. Gargano is very good, but I think Black should be the guy to push, because as soon as Black was always the guy to like main event. I mean, he was the top guy of NXT. He was like he will be the main eventer of NXT. But then as Gargano, when Gargano won the number one contenders match, he was in the main event with Almas for the NXT championship. But you can say that it was for the NXT championship, so it should be the main event. But then at NXT Takeover New Orleans, Black was fighting for the NXT championship, but he was not in the main event. Gargano was. So I personally think Gargano is more important right now than the NXT championship, which I personally don't like, because the championship should end the pay-per-view. The championship should be the main event, whether it's NXT, whether it's WWE, whether it's New Japan. So my prediction for this is another retention. Aleister Black is going to win, but Lars Sullivan has a strong chance of winning. Why? Because Triple H loves Lars Sullivan actually. I heard that Triple H actually believes that Lars Sullivan is one of the top big guys. So maybe Lars Sullivan, but I think Aleister Black will retain, because there is more money in Black than there is in Lars Sullivan. Next up we have, I think, the main event, Johnny Gargano versus Tommaso Ciampa for the annex. No, for nothing. It is a Chicago street fight. Uh, uh, it is the feud that is continuing. It should not continue actually, because I think there was a climax to this feud at the end of NXT Takeover New Orleans. Maybe they are doing it because it's the anniversary of the time when Ciampa betrayed Gargano. So let's see what I have actually faith in Triple H and Shawn Michaels that they can make this thing work. But I personally think that feud should not have continued, because that match was very good because of the last sequence of the match when Ciampa was like, I don't want to hit Gargano, and he was when Gargano and Ciampa were sitting beside each other, and Ciampa was hitting him without his heart, and then Johnny Gargano made Tommaso Ciampa tap out. So I personally think, yeah, I don't know. This feud is, but they have continued. They have managed to make this feud very good. So I personally think Ciampa is going to win with the interference of EC3, because we know Gargano interfered in the match of EC3 and Fabian Eichner, and announced his stipulation for the match. So I personally think EC3 is gonna cost Gargano this match, and we have Gargano versus EC3 at NXT Takeover Brooklyn. So, and later on the line we have another Gargano versus Ciampa feud to decide who is the best out of both. So this was my NXT Takeover preview and predictions. So if you guys enjoyed it, please like, share, and subscribe. I don't care about likes, seriously. Please subscribe and share this video as much as you can. So guys, thank you and have a nice day, and thank you for watching this video. Please watch this video complete. So guys, thank you and have a nice day.